Whatever the occasion, effortless elegance is right this way. Because Hilton brings you new ways to stay courtesy of the Nomad London. And it doesn't stop at award-winning dining in a space draped in velvet and illuminated by vintage chandeliers. No, this day goes beyond with unparalleled personalized service and attentive hospitality. Oh, and did we mention the Nomad London can be booked using your Hilton Honors points at Hilton.com? Hilton, for the stay.
Knowing this one thing about your higher self will give you clarity to make it through anything that you're going through. My name is Henry Lawrence, and in this episode of the Positive Mindset Podcast, we're going to talk about how to raise your perspective so you can see past the current difficulty that you're going through and move forward into a life that you desire. Make sure to stay tuned to the very end because we're going to take a deep, healing, meditative breath to help us align on this message and move forward throughout the day. So when you're in your life, when you're going through something, you're experiencing the now. You feel the weight, you feel the hurt, you feel the love, you feel the joy, you feel exactly what you're going through. But that's because you're in the moment. You see, your higher self is the being that's having this experience. Now, there's two ways you can take this. You can take this as fact, meaning that you truly believe that you're this powerful energy that's coming here for an experience, whether that experience is to grow, to level up, to understand, to have fun. Like there's that view. And then there's just a view of understanding a different perspective that can help you get through a hard time. Whichever way you take it is okay. It's your choice. You see, when you take the perspective of you're a being, you're a soul or a spirit or an energy, and you're having a life to experience something, you can understand that there's a start and an end to it. Like a movie, there's a beginning and an end to the movie. But if you were to know the end of the movie or a highlight or the reward or, the exciting part of the movie, if you knew that first, the value would be diminished. You wouldn't get to enjoy that moment when they achieve the award or when they make it through the difficult situation. It wouldn't feel as good. So if you're this being and you want to have an understanding, you want to have an experience, you want to have enlightenment, you want to have peace, you want to have whatever it is that you want to have, to truly have it, you have to go through something, differences of frequency, obstacles, hard, tension, whatever you want to call it. You have to go through those things to truly get the thing. So when you're sitting there wishing for the result, you're wishing for the thing to end, you're actually taking away the gift of this life. Now, that doesn't mean that you don't want the thing to change or you don't want to make it to the other thing, that you should stay in the pain, stay in the hurt, but the focus on it going away is the wrong focus. You are here to level up. So if what you're going through is difficult, don't put the energy into praying that this will end. Put the energy into you leveling up to where you rise above it. It's the whole rising tide. It's saying, thank you for this time that I'm going through. Thank you for this experience. Thank you for this life that I'm in. And look for the lessons. Where the tension is where your growth is. Remember, you're living an experience. You're in the now, right? You're in the movie. You're at 32 minutes and 36 seconds. You're in the movie. But the ending is great because of the experience of the movie. Your life is great because of the experience of the life. Being at the top of a mountain feels good when you climb it. Getting healthy and in shape feels good when you achieved it. Understanding, learning something feels good when you did the thing to achieve it. It's because you become it. It's all about becoming. So don't be upset or mad that you're in this situation, because then you put that energy on the whole experience. It'd be like watching the movie and being upset at the difficult part of it and being mad at the movie. But it's for you. It's for your entertainment. It's for your growth. It's for your experience. Now, you can, again, believe this as truth, or you can believe this as a perspective. Either way, it will serve you when you no longer try to change the difficulty of what you're against and switch it to, oh, when I overcome this, I'll be great. When I make it through this thing, I will be accomplished. When I push through, I will be me. I will be leveled up. It's all happening for you. This journey, this life, is just an experience for you. It's nothing more, nothing less. There's not a, if you achieve this, you were successful. If you don't achieve this, you weren't. At the end, your experience is over. What you take from it is what you take from it. You're not going to take the cars you bought, the house you got, the businesses you built, the money you got. You can't take any of that with you because it's not real. The only thing you'll take with you is the understanding, the perspective, the knowledge, the wisdom, the frequency, the things that you pushed through and became. That's what you take with you. So when you learn to align on your growth, when you learn to align on going within, there's no more this has to happen and then. I don't need this to work out to be happy. I don't need this to go my way to feel fulfilled. I don't need this person to win this election. I don't need this thing. Because the better you get at elevating yourself, it doesn't matter the circumstances. That is freedom. Could you imagine if no matter what happened, every single day, no matter what happened, you felt wealthy, you felt abundant, you felt free, you felt joy, not because those were prevalent around you, because you were so powerful in yourself that no matter what is going on, you find those things. Imagine if you could find wealth in anything. Imagine if you could find wisdom in anything. Imagine if you could find understanding, patience, love, forgiveness in anything. You wouldn't need anything to happen. You would be truly fulfilled. That is why it's always within. So if you don't know what your life path is, if you don't know what your journey is, I can promise you it's not to get that promotion. I can promise you it's not to get the new car. I can promise you it's not to get whatever physical result you're looking for. Those are great and you should enjoy every single one of them. You're having a life. You should live it to the fullest. You should expand and achieve and receive anything and everything that you desire. But those are not the fulfillment points. The fulfillment always is on who you become. As you become, you experience. If you become more peaceful, you will find more peace. If you become more loving, you will find more love. You become more joyful, you will find more joy. Just like if you become angrier, you will find more anger. If you become sad, you will find more sadness. Everything that is happening within you is your external experience. That's why it's so important to align those things. This experience is for you. It's for you. No matter what is happening, it's for you because look at your higher self, that version of you that is going to take the whole experience, the version of you that wants the growth, the version of you that wants what's on the other side. Think about this. Think about this room. And this room is humongous. It knows no limits, the size of this room. Now, when you go into this room, it's pitch black. You can't see a single thing. Nothing is creating light. But then you turn on your light. You have a light with you, and it starts to shine. No matter what you do, you know you're producing that light. There's nothing that can convince you you're not because there's darkness everywhere, yet you are the producer of the light. This is how the experience is. You see, if you went to that same room and it was purely lit, there was no darkness. It was bright and easy to see everything. If you tried to turn on that light, you would never know if it's truly on. You would truly never understand your light. It would almost be meaningless because it's all around you. You don't need to be it. So if this is Earth School, if this is an opportunity to learn, to grow, to expand, then it's going to give you opportunity to shine your light when everything is absent. The person that benefits from that is your higher self because it sees the light you're creating. It sees you go into that darkness. It experiences you going through those things, but you have to experience from the low. You have to experience without the vision of beyond, without the separation of the pain, because you are becoming the light. That's why it's so powerful. That's why it's so advantageous to have this experience. Now, it's not fair. It's not. We look around, we see the hurt, we see people struggling, we see people losing, we see people crying, we see people without, we see people getting bad things happen to them. We see it all the time. And of course, we wish it would change. We wish people would find love. We wish people would be healed. We wish people wouldn't experience pain. But that's still coming from our smaller self. That's coming from our earthly selves, not knowing that we probably chose to be here. Because we want to be more. We want to be in that highest frequency. We want to be love. But you can't go into love. It's like listening to two radio stations at once. both frequencies, or in fact, lots of radio frequencies are playing right now. But whichever one you tune into, that's the one you'll receive. So learning how to tune your energy into something is the experience that you're having. If you don't know how to tune into something, you're going to go where it's not, and then you're going to learn a thought pattern, a action movement, an output pattern, a receiving, like putting yourself within it, alignment pattern that tunes you into which you become. And then once you understand it and you believe it, you're aligned with it. That's this entire experience. That's why it's happening for you. Everything is a gift, and it never feels like it. There is no right way to finish your life. There is no wrong way to finish your life. It's always a journey within. So no matter what you're going through, shift that perspective. Know that it's for you, not for you to receive something on the other end, but for you so that you can become something. That's how it works. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep, healing, meditative breath. What we're going to do is when we breathe in, just imagine yourself breathing in the most powerful frequencies: love, joy, peace, abundance, whatever it is that you desire. Breathe it in. Then as you're holding your breath, view yourself from the Most High. View yourself from the sky. Allow the clouds to part. Allow yourself to truly see yourself in your life. Allow the energy that you breathed in, abundance, joy, love, whatever that is, allow that to surround you. And when you exhale, push anything that doesn't resonate with that. Push away the blocks, push away the obstacles, push away the limited thought patterns. All right, ready? Pick your word. Love, joy, abundance. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. Of course, I wish things get better for you. Of course, I wish everything works out. But I pray that you become exactly what you need to move through the obstacle with love, because when you do, that's how you rise up and become the rising tide that lifts all ships. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope this episode was impactful and gave you a different perspective on whatever it is that you're going through. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single episode, make sure you subscribe to my email list. There's a link down below. It will keep you up to date with every single episode. And if you want to follow me on social media, there's my Instagram and TikTok down below. I appreciate all the follows there. Well, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.